It was sitting on my mind too. I don't think there's anyone who has not seen that yet. I just had to share the pain with you guys. How could he? Vaati will pay for this. Link, now is the time to use the true power of the Sacred Force Sword. You can lift the curses from each of these people, one by one. Alright, so, last time, we got the Force Sword, and we now have the ability to free curses on people by shooting a beam at them. And now we're in Hyrule Castle, trying to find Vaati and defeat him. So it's really looking like, the end. Ooh. I guess this would be a good time to discuss the next stream game, because I'm really open for anything from my backlog. Originally I was gonna stream Sonic Rush Adventure. I don't know how many people want to see that, but if no one suggests anything, that's what I'm gonna stream next. Yes, we need a stream of me just getting, like, Funko, or not Funko, like, capsule toys or whatever, from the capsule machine. Yeah, speaking of Funko, like, it's cool if you like Funko, but I think Funkos are really ugly. I don't know why people are so crazy about them. Well, like, the thing with Hades is that it's not really committal, you know? Like, if I were to stream Hades, I would just stream it on a day where, maybe I'm not playing that much. Like, I would probably stream it alongside something like Spelunky 2, you know what I'm saying? It feels like Hades would be super easy to just pick up and drop whenever I wanted, and whenever I feel like it, I can just play it, and then when I'm not feeling like it, I can just not play it, you know? That's cool. I just can't really stand the way that they look. Like, they're like chibi, but not really. Like, they have like the black soulless eyes. Hey. Aw, he didn't say it. Oh, Link. Are you the one who broke the curse and returned me to normal? You've grown quite brave since I last saw you, I must say. But, oh, how could this castle have suffered while I was under Vaati's curse? Is this all the work of one man? As King of Hyrule, I must do something about this villain. I'm old and I would only hold you back. Link, you have the sacred blade now. We must rely on you. Please, you must find a way to rescue my Zelda. Take this key. You can use it to get out of the castle from the basement. If I were to join you, I fear it would only be a hindrance. Please, Link, you must find a way to save my daughter. I don't think I've seen that variant of the Funko Wolf. Yeah, he like, Vaati's true plan is to, try to turn the land of Hyrule into a land like Dark Souls so he can play Dark Souls in real life. That's all he really wants. Oh, that just leads here. Whoops. Ouch. Yes, exactly. It's actually so that he can steal all the figurines. He was so angry that he didn't get any figurines, like the ones that he wanted, that he decided to plunge the entire land of Hyrule into darkness. Oh no, I need some hearts. Oh, I hated these things in Link's Awakening and the Oracle games. Just the way they move and stuff. They're like centipedes, except not really. Man, more games need to implement a cool low health noise, like Black and White. $peds? Okay, I guess. Wait, I just got that. Oh no, I'm so stupid. Streaming... I swear, streaming drops my IQ by like 500. I become a brick when I stream. Ah! How smart are goldfish? They have the ability to recognize their owners, right? Yeah, I thought so. Perhaps your sword could reflect the blasts coming from those statues. Can I blow these things up? I feel like they're gonna be super annoying. Nope, I guess not. Oh no. Some animals are like super duper smart, right? Like, almost on the level of smart as we are. Like, we were talking about this last stream too, how like ravens and crows are super smart. notch. Oh, that is pretty smart. So you can teach a goldfish to do tricks. What the heck? Oh, there we go. But you don't remember that? Yeah, we had a conversation about... Well, I guess it wasn't really a conversation. It was more like a few passing comments about how ravens and crows are super smart. It was during the Sky Temple. Oh! Oh, one of these, huh? Uh-oh. First try. The Oracle games have trained me well. Let me out! I'm actually somewhat surprised I actually got that on my for real first try. Usually that would have taken me quite a bit of tries, but I guess remembering the puzzles from the Oracle games actually really did help me. The good thing about this, this like stabby block being here is that it drowns out the noise of the heart beeping. I got that a lot with like NES games. Come on, one of these bats has to have a heart or something. No, I don't want money. Okay, that's a real door. So many jape doors here. Why do I keep picking up the money when I know that I don't need it? Ow. Yeah, like, exactly, like, crows and ravens, again, super smart. And, like, they can recognize faces and stuff. I watched, like, a documentary about crows and ravens, and, like, they even use tools and stuff, like, to get bugs out of certain areas, for them to be able to consume them. Let's see. So, 1, 2... Wait. Top one is left, so left, right, left, right. So left. Oh. I guess I just need to spin. There we go. Nice. Oh, Kitten Gamer, thanks for the follow. Really appreciate it. Uh-oh. Away! Oh, that's adorable, Wolf. I want to see that. I watched a video the other day of a bird taking a bath. I'm like, yep, seems about right. It wasn't a cockatiel, it was... I forget what the name of those birds are. They're like small greenish red birds. I don't know exactly where they come from or what their name is. Ah, here we go. But yeah, it was so cute. It looks the same as when my birds take a bath. Although my birds don't really like taking baths, so I don't get to see it that much. Oh, that sucks. It's probably still up there. I don't see any reason why they would want to take it down. Oh no, not one of these guys again. Ouch. Whoa, it has a charge attack just like me. Wait, really? I didn't know that their whole taking down thing went that far. Of course, it was probably all carried out by algorithms and bots, so I guess it's to be expected. Aha! Yeah, check if it's still there. Ooh. Alright. Speaking of, like, YouTube and takedowns and stuff, two of my Smash Sunday videos were copyright claimed by Latin Auteur, so that's super fun. I guess the moral of the story there is to never play music from Final Fantasy or other Square RPGs, because it'll just get the video claimed by copyright trolls. Oh man, those clouds are so ominous. Or are those clouds? Either way, I really like the color palette. Oh, that sounds cute too. I remember watching one where it was like a bee that lost its wings and couldn't fly anymore, and it made friends with a person. That was so cute. Like even insects, right? Ouch. Ah. Oh man, I gotta be quicker about this. Perfect. Oh no, wolf. It's time to kick ass and chew ass, and I'm all out of ass. I don't know what to do with my life anymore. Apparently the Duke Nukem creators, or I guess the rights holders, don't know what to do with him anymore either. Oh, are you talking about the bird that can like imitate chainsaws and stuff? I saw that too. Yeah, that's super cool. I wish I could teach my birds to do stuff, but no matter how much I try to make them learn tricks or you know, teach them to speak or anything, they just don't. They're like, you know, whatever. Forget about you. We'll do our own thing. The heck? Oh, yeah. Oh, that would be awful, Wolf. No, I have no idea how long Teen Titans Go has been going on. I never watched the show. How am I supposed to get these guys? Oh, Carl, I was talking earlier about Klonoa, since you asked about Klonoa. I'm not sure if you were here for that, but I was saying how I definitely want to play the games. Like, those are like a definite must for me to play. I've been so curious about the games, and I really, really love platformers, so it feels like a perfect match, basically. Yeah, the only thing I know about Teen Titans Go is that it has taken over the network. Oh really? Nice. I can just look that up, and that'll lead me to the cute crow. Nothing, I guess. No, how am I supposed to get back? I can't jump over that. I guess I just die. I think I'm soft locked. No. No! I think I'm legit soft locked. No! Well, that's not good. Yeah, it would make sense if there was a mirror for that video. But yeah, Klonoa, I definitely want to play. There's Klonoa 2 on GBA, and that's available on the Wii U Virtual Console. I was thinking about picking that up. It's only like, what, $6 or something, so even if I didn't end up liking it, it wouldn't have been that big of a deal. But I want to get the definitive version of Klonoa, and I don't know whether that's the original PS1 version or the Wii version. Yeah, this is one of my saddest deaths, dude. Come on. I just have to lose all my lives, I guess. There's legit nothing I can do. Because you can't jump off these ledges. Oh, I'm saved. Oh, there's a Klonoa 2 remake on the Wii? I thought that was Klonoa 1. I thought Klonoa 1 had a remake on the Wii. That's the one I was looking at. Or are they both on Wii? Oh, it was only 2? Oh. Do you know of any way to get get my hands on Klonoa 1? Aside from the original PS1 version? I don't think it's ever been re-released, right? Like, I think it's on PSN, but that's it. Yeah, definitely, that was kind of embarrassing. But that's nothing new for this stream. Just, me making a fool of myself. Alright. Case in point. Hmm, 10 months ago, huh? That's not that long. Wait, I can still play 1 on a Wii? Well, I have a Wii, so... Wait, is it part of the, like, the discontinued stuff, the Virtual Console? Wow, that's a huge rupee that I'll never be able to actually spend. Uh-oh. Yeah, I thought it was a remake. So that means that there's the original and Klonoa 2 on Wii then, right? How? How is that bomb sitting there? This bomb is defying gravity. Oh my god. Alright, that's super cool, Koro. That means I can just get copies of Klonoa and Klonoa 2 on Wii. Awesome. That's actually my preferred method of getting games, because the Dolphin emulator is just so amazingly good. Although, the games can be pretty pricey, especially GameCube games, because, you know, they weren't re-released ever. But yeah, it's also super easy to mod a Wii, so you can dump them to play on PC. So that's also a bonus. And that's what I do with my games that I stream. Like when I streamed TTYD and stuff. Like I actually got a physical copy and dump the game from that. And like when I'm playing Pokemon White, I actually got a physical copy of that, and I dumped the game to play on PC. Because that's just, you know, that's just the proper way to do it, you know? Oh, I didn't know that rolling gives you invincibility. It's like Dark Souls. Huh, so it's like a mixture of those three? Well, I've never... Oh, no. Well, I've never played Kirby's Epic Yarn, so I don't know anything about that. But I have played Donkey Kong Country and Super Mario Bros. 2, so if it's... Wow, that does a lot of damage. So if it's similar to that, then I think I'll have a great time playing. You know what? I'm gonna head out and stock up on items. Oh, nice. Never mind. The word epic has been ruined, really. At least for me. Okay, this is epic. And I have a lot of very young, cousins and stuff, so they're always talking about being epic and, like, playing Fortnite and stuff. And it just makes me sad. Yeah, I'm about to stock up on all these figurines. Ah, much better. Pam is worse. Yeah, I bet. That chat message hurts me on a spiritual level. Oh man, I gotta go all the way back. I've never played Epic Yarn. It's on the Wii U Virtual Console though, so if I really wanted to, I guess I could do it. It was made by Good Feel, right? Who are the same people behind the Yoshi's Woolly World? Yoshi's Woolly World is fantastic. Epic Yam. That's even better than Epic Yarn. Just like a yam with sunglasses and stuff. Great. Also, it's like a sniper or something. He's like holding some kind of gun. Pretty epic. I'm also tasty and healthy, part of a nutritional diet. Yeah, I heard that one of the main criticisms of Epic Yarn is that it's just way too easy because you can't really die. I mean, but that doesn't mean that, it doesn't mean that the game can't be hard. Just because you can't die doesn't mean it's hard. If like, it just puts you back to make you do progress over again or something like that, then that would be fine too. You know, I actually want to play the DK game that I need Kongas for. What is it? Donkey Konga, that's what it is. Once I get DK bongos, I'll use it to like play Smash and stuff and all those other ridiculous things that people use them for. Yeah, when I play Smash, it's just gonna, like, you're just gonna be hearing, like, the, like, gigaton slaps, like, echoing across the universe. As if playing Smash wasn't loud enough with the GameCube controller. Alright, I'm gonna make a save state here, just in case. Yeah, I'm gonna burst everyone's eardrums just so they don't have to listen to my streams anymore. It was like a sonic boom. It threw me back. Nah, it's gonna be louder than dropping the shampoo when you're in the shower. That's how loud it's gonna be. It's gonna be even louder than having your DS or Game Boy Advance with sound on and you're playing under the covers at night. It's gonna be that loud. Oh no, so you're immune to the sonic boom that's produced afterwards then. Darn. Ouch. Yeah, but that's without modding. If you're using Dolphin, then you can play any game you want. Yeah, that's why also Dolphin is such an amazing emulator. It's just so fully featured. I love it. It's so good. Now, if only Nintendo could make an emulator that's half as good for their classic games. Seriously, I'm so upset that they just treat their legacy content like it's nothing. Five sets of DK bongos? That would probably be pretty expensive. And after buying Pokemon White... Oh, what the heck? I didn't know that happened. After buying Pokemon White, I don't think I'm going to make any other big purchases anytime soon. What is this guy doing? He's dash dancing on me. Do you see that? You see that? Look how disrespectful that is. That's what you get. I mean, yeah, 50 bucks on eBay. But 50 bucks times, what, 10? 5 or 10? That's a lot of money. Alright, we're back where we were. So, I'll create a restore point. Yeah, $250. You know what you can get with that? That's like a week's worth of food, yo. $250 bongo slaps. Yeah. If I had $1 for every time I slapped the bongo, I would be pretty happy. I'd be mashing that thing, like, to hell and back. Clap your hands when you need to. I mean, yeah, still, Zach. I need to manage my finances. I don't want to spend money on useless stuff. I hate spending money on useless stuff. Like, if it doesn't have a functional purpose, then I probably won't buy it. I mean, you can make the argument, oh, why are you buying games? Those are useless. No, those aren't useless. They're giving me memories. And fun. And, you know, when I play it with friends and you know, the chat, even more so. So, yeah. I guess bongos are kind of like a baby's first drum set. Whenever I see someone drumming, I really love looking at their face, because drummers, like, they get into the music super hard. And you, like, when you see them, like, playing their hearts out, like, you can see it in their face. Like, they're putting their soul into those drums. And it's a really cool thing to see. Oh, that does so much damage. Oh no. There we go. Wow, that was really tough. Aw, don't tell me that. I have to take on 2 at once? Aw, I need 2 more at once. No. Oh well. Nothing I can do about it. Except go for it, I guess. Oh, really? That's kind of funny. But yeah, drummers, they definitely put everything they've got into the drums. Oh, well, I guess I got to defeat those guys, and then those guys will give me the keys, and then I'll be able to push this, huh? Oh, I didn't know you had drums, Zach. Oh, well, that makes sense now. Because I remember when you played drums back in high school. It'd probably be easier if I use bombs. Oh, nice. Yes. What you gonna do, huh? Can't touch me. Oh, that's, you know. Ah, there we go. I'll get back to that one. Or wait, hold on. This is probably where the key is stored. Ah, ghosts. Wait, that was it? What? There's the key. No, the hardest battle of my career is having to wrestle with my own brain. Because I just press the start streaming button and I go from, ah yes, very eloquent. Yes, I see, indeed. I go from that to... Oh. Yeah, second hardest battle. Although, you know what's also a super hard battle? The final battle of Cave Story. I still don't know how I managed to defeat that. Like, I got the true ending after I looked up how to get the true ending all those years ago. And somehow I was able to do it. Alright, third, yeah. We'll settle for third. Oh, nice, Zach. Do you, like, use any, like, music-making programs or whatever? Do you use, like, Fruity Loops or something? Not really? Oh. Oh! What? I thought there was only one. Still struggling with your keyboard and stuff? Oh, 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 oh. Yeah, it was just raining kinstones. Ah, run away! That's cool, Zach. Oh yeah, Zach, do you remember the, oh, I think I messed that up. Do you remember the, language arts teacher that we had, together, and we did the project? I don't want to name her just in case she, doesn't want to be named or whatever. Miss G, we'll call her, yeah. Hey, Carl. How's it going? Yes, I still have the video too. But that's not why I brought it up. I actually brought it up because my brother has her. And she remembered me. Isn't that cool? There we go. Let's see. Well, I guess there's nothing I can do except fall down. Is anyone in chat a fan of the Muppets? Because I did hear that a lot of Muppet stuff did come to streaming services lately. Oh, there we go. Best version of Link? I don't know about best, but my favorites are, like Majora's Mask Link and Twilight Princess Link. Oh nice, that's cool, Zach. Come on, there's gotta be some hearts somewhere around here. Yeah, Breath of the Wild Link is pretty cool. Oh, hold on. Sorry about that. To make it up to you, I'll play this.
Oil, rope, bombs? You want it? It's yours, my friend, as long as you have enough rubies.
What, were you starting to forget it? I won't let you. Yeah, they did do a good job emoting Breath of the Wild Link. But I guess that's, I guess that has to apply to most of the Links, because they don't speak, right? So how else are they gonna, get their feelings conveyed? No, I want hearts, a fairy, not a rupee. Now I have to start the Smash stream with that. Oh, I get it. This is a reset button. Oh, I messed up already. Perfect. Come back when you're a little less disturbing. For real though. Like, that art style does not translate well into pretty much anything else. Wow, double. Oh, yes. Restock. Restock! I think that's 3 out of 4, so we should only need one more. What? What? Wait, what? Wait, what happened? What? Wait, did I miss something? What was that? Oh, that was the bridge. Never mind. I thought that was my health changing. I thought Breath of the Wild was fantastic. I'm pretty sure we've had this discussion before. That would have killed me, definitely. Yeah, I mean, like, these guys are tough. They're called Iron Knuckles for a reason. Oh, no. Wait a minute, did you say Bomb Wolf?
Lamp oil, rope, bombs?
What? What? I didn't do anything. Oh, you want me to play that again, Carl? Yeah, of course.
Lamp oil, rope, bombs? You want it? It's yours, my friend, as long as you have enough rubies. Sorry, Link, I can't give credit. Come back when you're a little, richer.
Beautiful. Alright, Carl. I'll keep you to your word. Anyway, back to our discussion about Breath of the Wild. Like, I thought it was really pretty awesome. Because of the freedom that it gave you to basically do whatever. And it's like you said, it wasn't the first game to do this, right? Like, obviously there's like stuff like Skyrim and stuff, but it just felt so polished. And the Zelda feel like introduced so many like great elements, I guess, to the open world thing that I really thought it was a fantastic game. Not without its flaws, of course, right? Like, the dungeon design is kind of non-existent. Like, all the dungeons look the same. There's only 4 of them. They aren't super amazing dungeons either. But, you know, the exploration aspect of it and, you know, just going about your day, I guess, and doing whatever you want, that was amazing. And, like, discovering new areas and stuff. Well, I think it has enough, like, aspects of Zelda in it that I probably wouldn't believe that. Is that it? The heck? What else could be here? Hello? Aha. No, never mind. Okay, nothing here. Again, I don't know if I really agree with that. Wait, what? Oh, there we go. But this is good, you know? Being able to express different viewpoints and, you know, not get basically destroyed for it. You like stuff that you like, I like stuff that I like. Sometimes it doesn't really, you know, sometimes it doesn't really match, but that's okay. What other open world games have you played, Carl? Uh-oh. Did I activate your trap card? Alright, I'll give you a second. Yeah, he's just gonna come back with, like, the longest chat message in existence, and no one else is gonna be able to chat. Did you guys see the leaks for Ocarina of Time? There was a F-Zero cartridge that had like some beta stuff on it, and it also had like a bunch of unused OOT maps and stuff. It was really cool. I watched ZFG play through a bunch of them the other day. Oh. Is the list just too long, Carl? You're gonna be here like all day? Alright, well, if you want to save your sanity, then just forget about it for now. Nice, full health. Now, where was that room? Where's that room with the boss key thing? Right, I have a map. Why am I not using the map? Ugh. Again. I start streaming and my IQ just plummets. Yeah, like, I remember seeing it over here, but now I can't find it. When I didn't need it, it was there. I found it, no problem. Now when I need it, it's nowhere to be seen. It was probably over here. Yes, when I needed it most, it vanished. I was betrayed. Oh, here we go. Here it is. Cool. Alright. Save date just in case. What? What time is it? What do you mean? You need to be more specific. You are persistent, aren't you?
Lamp oil.
Yes,
rope,
I am.
Bombs? You want it? It's yours, my friend, as long as you have enough rubies.
Alright, that's the last time, I swear. So, you've come to stop my little ceremony. Well, you're too late. A mere 3 more chimes of the bell will bring the ceremony to its end. And with the 3rd toll of the bell, I will become like a god. And your precious Zelda, your precious Princess Zelda, will be nothing more than cold, dead stone. There's no time. Quickly, Link, to the roof. Alright, we gotta go fast. I don't think I was supposed to do that. Did you hear that, Link? Hurry, there's only 2 chimes left. Yeah. Probably should have done that from the start. Wait, hold on. There's a rupee. Oh, never mind. Another bell has tolled. Just 1 more chime and all of our work will have been for naught. Hold on, Eslo. I gotta see what's in these pots first. Oh. That's not good. Bombs? Take that. Maybe I can use this against them. But yeah. Well, that did 1. Imagine if you could actually fail this. That would be a surprising turn for a Zelda game. I don't think there's really, like, timed events that you can really fail in Zelda games. I mean, I guess there is one in Twilight Princess with the carriage. But apart from that, what else? how could I forget Majora's Mask? The whole gimmick of that game is that there's like, everything is on a timed event or whatever. And that's my favorite Zelda game of all time, too. I'm ashamed of myself. Come on! Let me kill you! There we go. Just a few more moments, and the ceremony would have been complete. You really are obsessed with stopping me, aren't you? Ah, very well. I've not yet drained all of the light force housed in Princess Zelda. But what I have should suffice. I shall be transformed, unstoppable. But let me first attend to the pesky worms who would trifle with me. Oh, well, at least he's gonna face us himself. I will have no more of your interfering with my plans. Let me show you true power. I see you. Yeah, he's not so tough. Listen, he looks like dark matter from the Kirby games. This will be a piece of cake. There, you see? Easy pattern. I probably shouldn't have done that. Get over here. Laser eyes. Ah, I'm on fire again. Let's see, what else can I do here? When in doubt, just use all your items. I think this game actually has tons of personality. Like, just, there's tons of little details that you can tell were just put in through a labor of love, you know? Like the sprite animations and stuff, those are actually pretty incredible. Oh. What's your favorite top-down Zelda game? Like, what would you say is the best one? I should probably not just stand there and take it. Hey, first form done? Well, you seem to have some fight in you. I commend your bravery. But you will not survive. This. I am filled with a power that you cannot begin to understand. Do you think that puny sword will save you from me? It literally just is dark matter, look, see? Ooh, this music. I'm detecting some good music. Oh, I should probably use this, huh? Very kind of them to, you know, put exactly what I need to defeat them in their boss room. So you included Cadence of Hyrule then. I don't see many people include that in their list of, you know, top Zelda games. Ouch. I also hear that A Link Between Worlds is also really good. Like, again, I haven't played it myself, but people seem to enjoy it a lot. I probably need to use some other item. Oh, maybe I still need to use this? I'll dig into them. Hey, you know, I mean, like, if that's what you like, that's what you like, you know? Like, no one said that Skyward Sword was a bad game, really. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I got it eventually. Don't worry. Ah, okay, I see. So now I'm gonna have to change up my patterns. And you want to do a victory Morshu after the fight? Hey, I'm down. Why not? Oh no, that affects me too. It's like an electrical current. Well, of course it is. It's electricity, but you know what I'm saying, right? A closed circuit. That reminds me of the time that I almost electrified myself with live jumper cables. I can't get over the fact that it looks like dark matter. At least touching the body itself doesn't hurt me, it just pushes me around, so I don't have to be that careful about it. Oh, never mind. I mean, maybe. They did put Kirby into the Oracle games, so maybe they saw dark matter and they're like, hey, let's put that boss in. Come on, get over here. Void Tournament was a pretty cool boss fight. I mean, all of the Kirby bosses are like gods or like god eaters. Sorry, I had to cough. There we go. Come on, I don't have time for this. Just let me kill you already. You know what these, like, crystal things look like now that I'm looking at them? They remind me of the purple sea urchins from Freddy Fish. Come on now. Yeah, that's pretty much it, huh? There's rumors that the next Kirby game will be fully 3D. They did go on a record saying that they wanted the next Kirby game to be like the ultimate Kirby game. So who knows what they have, you know, in store for Kirby. It's pretty exciting. Whatever it is, I just hope it's good. And I say that, like, I hope it's good, right? But, like, are there really any bad Kirby games? Like, even at their worst, they're just kind of okay. Yeah, like 3D Land or 3D World, that'd be an interesting take on Kirby. Hey, finally. What? What is this madness? I have the power of a god. I have unstoppable might. How could I lose to a child? You did it! Impressive. Now quickly, we must break the curse on Zelda. Just give me a minute. No, I wanted to break those pots. Let me break these pots. Oh, it doesn't let you. I thought there was gonna be like some kind of cool, like, alternate ending, bad ending sequence kind of thing, you know? Wait, what? There's Kirby educational games? I didn't know about this. So, Link, now that you have the power of the Four Sword, you must return Princess Zelda to normal. No. Okay, if I must. Guess what, Zelda? I just saved you from Ganon. Except not really. His name was Vaati this time. How about a kiss for luck? Link, thank you so much for saving me. When I was turned to stone, I saw visions of you, as if in a dream. It looks like the curse has been broken. I'm glad we made it in time. Uh-oh. No, the castle's collapsing. It's too dangerous here. Quickly, we must escape from the castle. Where's my flying chicken? Ah, the door is blocked. We'll have no choice. Head back to the sanctuary. Let's use bombs. I have plenty of bombs. Darn, that didn't work. Maybe if I do it in real life. I have my ocarina right here. That didn't work either. That was awful. I didn't even have all my fingers in the right holes. Don't take that out of context. Uh-oh. You will not escape, boy. Now you will see the true power of the Light Force. For I have become Vaati, the master of this world. You don't look much different than before, are you sure? Oh, never mind. Whee! Take that. I'll defeat you. Never mind. Ah, he makes weird, like, goop noises, too. Oh, I wonder if I can hit back his projectiles at him. Well, definitely not that one. This one. Nope. Or maybe... Nope. Still can't. Whoops. That hand is a real pain, Link. Perhaps one of these gizmos you carry around can do something about it. No, I'm not doing well. Bombs? Nope. This. Well, that definitely did something. Oh, I need to become tiny now. Well, the design of these things are actually pretty cool. They remind me of the creepy smiling sun from Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask. Leave me alone. I'm like 3 pixels tall. You can't bully me. Oh, cheap shot. I wasn't able to move. There we go. No, that's not what I wanted to do. Go back. Whoop. Oh, it's dark. Darn. Oh, wait, no, I did it. I think... What timeline was this from? I'm not really super versed on Hyrule Historia, so... And they keep changing it anyway, so... You know what I need here? I need some pocket sand. Look at all these eyes. If I were to just, you know, throw some sand into this guy's eyes, that would immediately defeat him. How about a bomb? No. Do I still need to be tiny? Hiya! Nope, that's definitely not the answer. Yeah, just spit into his eyes. Well, that's game over number 3, I think? Oh no, I have to do that all again? No way, dude. No. Well, there's nothing I can do except try again. But that's all good. I don't think anyone got it their first try, right? Right. Alright, good. I know what to do now, so... this will go a lot smoother. What'd you figure out about Color Splash, Carl? Alright, Wolf, you're probably not gonna miss anything. I don't really know what you're referring to. I mean, I've never played Color Splash, so... this whole entire thing was for naught. Oh, okay, I get it now. Alright, I need to make it back up to the castle, and then once I'm there, I need to make a save state. Can't believe I didn't make one. I thought I did. Oh, it's right here. I should have made one, after I defeated this form. Yo, what's up, Wolf? What'd you get for your drink? Well, that was a waste. Yep, we gotta do this all over again. This is like the one reason that I would use save states. If something is just like wasting your time or just deliberately frustrating. Because the only thing that we would have had to do was just climb all the way back here and do all this again. So if I'm just gonna do this again and there's really nothing new or, you know, enticing about this gameplay, then I'll use a save state. Alright, Zach, have a good rest of your day. I'll see you tomorrow for Smash Sunday. Oh, come on, I can't die here. That name is so cursed, Carl. But, I mean, at least you had fun with it. Wait, you can actually fail this? No. It can't be. The bell has rung for a third time. That's amazing! I didn't know you can actually fail that. Anyway. Oh man, Wolf Boy, you just missed us actually failing this. Isn't that amazing? I'm flabbergasted. That's so cool that you can actually fail this. Alright, I'm gonna save here, so we don't have to go through that dialogue again. Ah, out of bombs. Right, last one. There we go. We're over our stream time by a bit, but I don't care. We need to finish this today. One day, I want to do a 24-hour stream. I don't know what game it'll be, but I want to do it. One day. It sounds like a cool challenge. Oh, that's a nice attention to detail. My gust thing can put out the fire. Alright, next phase. It's going well, Carl. Since I have prior knowledge of what I'm supposed to do, it's gonna go by a lot smoother. Hopefully. Gotta get rid of these things, otherwise they're gonna mess me up. There we go. Now that's a lot of damage. I was really surprised when I saw that guy on one of John-chan's videos, like actually showing up as like a guest. Yo, Squeaky, what's going on? We're at the final boss. Yeah, Vaati, more like potty. Ha! Got him. Oh, there's too many of these things. I don't hear too many people talk about Minish Cap. So yeah, I would probably say it's an underrated Zelda game. Like when people talk about 2D Zeldas, they talk about, you know, A Link to the Past and, you know, A Link Between Worlds. I don't really hear people talk about Minish Cap. Ah, come on, Vaati. Wait, did they actually do that, Wolf? That's kind of amazing. It's cool that they have like a sense of humor about what they do and, you know, what they've become. I mean, I guess it would be like, I guess they would be like dumb not to take advantage of all the free marketing and stuff and the free exposure for like Flex Steel products, right? So in a way, I think it's probably, you know, for business stuff, but it's cool that, you know, they actually have a sense of humor about it. Well, I can just take your word for it, Wolf. There we go, phase 2 down. Well, I don't know if, what would happen if Vaati was a melody in my head. Alright, now we just need to skip this stuff, and then I'll make a save state for the final battle, and it'll be all good, because I know what to do now. Yeah, we're pretty close to the end here. Oh yeah, we're pretty close to the end here, you know? What accent is that? Is that how Canadians speak, or is that like Minnesota? Minnesota. Minnesota. Close to Morshoe? Yep. We're close to Morshoe. Patience. A little bit of both. Alright. That's a really fun way of speaking. I really like it. Like, I'm not even, you know, trying to make fun of it. It's just, like, fun to do. And it's very pleasant. Oh, yeah. No, go back. What? Alright, well, I'm not sure if I'll actually, you know, go do that. Like I said, I'll take your word for it. We're fine, Squeaky. Look, see, we have a fairy. Yeah, well, if I understand. It's just that, like, we're already running kind of late, so I'm not sure if I'll do that. Let's see, what do I have to do here? Oh, yeah, Carl. Whisper the link to me for that Sonic ROM hack. I actually really want to play that. It sounds super cool. Oh, that also reminds me. So Wolf, if you actually want to link that in chat, Twitter's whitelisted for my chat, so if you want to send a Twitter link, I can just look at it real quick. Oh, here it is. Let me take a quick look at it. Oh, that's so wholesome. Like the little picture of Kermit hugging the phone. Nope, that's not it. Oh, there we go. Oh. Well, it's a good thing we have that fairy. That's sprite art of him being stunned and stuff. That looks really cool. Oh no, I missed one. No. Yeah, there we go. No, no, you can't do it twice in a row. Hiya! I missed it again. Aw, you gotta be kidding me. Hey, Raven CG. Welcome to the YouTube chat. Hope you enjoy your stay. Oh, come on now. What? There we go, finally. Weird combo mod, huh? I don't think I'll do any Smash mods. Like, apart from, like, Smash 4 aesthetic stuff, and I'm dead. Good thing I made that save state. It's fine, we can try again immediately. What? I'm not cheating, I'm just, okay, I'm cheating. Oh, okay. That's what you meant. Yeah, I'm using the game mechanics, that's what I'm doing. I'm just using my tools. There was a couple of people, that tuned in on YouTube during this stream. Although most of my, viewers right now are on Twitch. Oh, you gotta be kidding. Run away, come on. Alright, all I have to do now is not get hit ever. And then I'll win. Easy. Hey, thanks, Raven. There we go. See? Easy peasy. Yeah, I saw that link, Carl. I'm gonna definitely check that out. I'm also gonna try to check out, see how I can get the Christian Whitehead versions of Sonic 1 and 2 on PC, because that sounds like an amazing experience. I've never played those versions of the games. And I really want to. Because just looking at the special stage alone makes me want to play him. Oh. Oh, is that it? Is that it? Ooh, with the light force, my power. I had such power. Hey, let's go! Ooh, I get a hat. Sorry, Eslo. You're out. You're going in the bargain bin. Link, thank goodness you're safe. You defeated Vaati. You were so brave. But we've lost so much. The castle, all those people. No, not my hat. Oh, look, he's a Minish. I thought he was gonna be like a human wizard. Or is he a Minish? What's this? The curse. Defeating Vaati seems to have broken the curse he cast upon me. Allow me to introduce myself to you, Princess Zelda. My name is Eslo, master of Minish lore and sorcery. The Mage's Cap was my creation, but its limitless power has caused nothing but trouble for your kind. Is there any way you can forgive me? I know many have fallen, and much of the castle has been destroyed, but it is too soon to give in to despair. The curse on me is broken, and Zelda still possesses some of the life force. Perhaps together we can do something to make things right. Nice, now she has a hat. If one with a just heart wears this cap, things can be made right again. Oh! Princess Zelda, let your wishes be made real. Wow, this music is so nice. And thus, Zelda destroyed the natural ecosystem. Hey! Look, the castle. All the people have been turned to stone. They're all back to normal. The hat is falling apart. It's overflowing with the power of life. The hat has the power to turn the thoughts of its wearer into reality. Vaati's heart was filled with evil, and that was reflected in what he became. But it seems that Zelda's pure heart, coupled with the hat's power, has created a miracle. It looks like the time for us to part has come. The Minish door opens but once every century, and soon it must close. I must leave you both now and return to my homeland. I know I've caused you much suffering, but the evil one's power has withered. The power of Princess Zelda herself has restored the light to Hyrule. Well, Link, my journey with you has been exciting to say the least. In fact, I'm more than just a little sad that we must part ways now. Please, accept this. Yeah. So that's how Link got his hat. You know, I've never actually seen you wearing a cap until now. It suits you, little hero. Take care. Oh, he's teeny tiny. Farewell, my friend. Hey, there we go. Legend of Zelda, the Minish Cap, completed. So, my thoughts on Keanu Reeves. No, on this game. Um, it's definitely super creative with its items and stuff. Um, the whole Minish idea is super cool. Like the idea of like becoming really small and having your entire world change around you. That is super cool. I feel like they could have gone a little farther in some places. Like obviously there was like the bosses and stuff, and those were really cool. And you know, going into tree trunks and stuff. Um, but yeah, collecting figurines. Yeah, of course that's next. The dungeons were cool. They had some pretty good puzzles. Um, the music is pretty fantastic. I think it, you know, it takes advantage of the GBA sound chip pretty well. Also, the Minish are adorable. I love them. They should really come back in like Breath of the Wild 2 or something as like a hidden race or something. Overall, super solid game. Next game after this, originally I was going to have it be Sonic Rush Adventure. But if you guys have anything else that you want to suggest, or if you want to choose a game off of my backlog, then I'm down for that too. Yeah, I did see that, Carl. That they were originally going to be in Breath of the Wild. Well, something akin to the Minish, at least. That would have been super cool. Oh man, that shot of the Choo-Choo and Link, that's really good. It's so crusty though. I like to see the uncompressed versions of these. Thus did Link's quest come to an end. But surely, this is not the end of Zelda and Link's adventures in Hyrule. The legend will continue. As long as the power of the light force echoes throughout the ages. Wait, there's a fan remake of this game? Oh, nice. I'm surprised that hasn't gotten taken down. We could probably go into the whole, like, spiel of what does and doesn't get a game taken down by Nintendo, but we can save that for another day. So next game, you guys have any preferences? What about this?
Lamp oil, rope, bombs? You want it? It's yours, my friend, as long as you have enough rubies. Sorry, Link, I can't give credit. Come back when you're a little, richer.
Hold on, let me get, Super Mario World ROM hack. Or Toadette Strikes Back. I don't know why his mustache is growing out of his nose.
Bombs? You want it? It's yours, my friend, as long as you have enough rubies. Sorry, Link, I can't give credit. Come back when you're a little, richer.
Yeah, you definitely told me about that, Carl. But I think for right now, I don't want to do any fan games until I get a good chunk of my backlog out of the way. I have my list right here. Where is it? Wait, it's not on this scene. Is it on this one? Oh yeah, here it is.
Lamp oil, rope, bombs? You want it?
Sonic Generations I already played. Sonic Mania I also played. Let me just get rid of Minish Cap here. Minish Cap is complete, don't need that. I will replace that with... How do you spell it? Hold on. Yeah, here we go. Psychonauts. Fez? I don't have that. Maybe in the future. I shouldn't be buying so many games when I have these games that I haven't played. What else is on here? Metroid Zero Mission. I need to make this smaller. Psychonauts. I have a couple more games, hold on. Metroid Fusion. What else do I have that I haven't played? Oh, right. Mario and Luigi. Bowser's Inside Story. I think that's enough for now. I don't want to overwhelm you guys with options. Oh yeah, the Psychonaut sequel does come out this year, huh? Hmm. You know what? Actually, I might take away Bowser's Inside Story because that's another RPG, and I don't want to stream two RPGs at once. Yeah, sorry guys. Yeah, yeah, just as you say that, but like having Pokemon and Bowser's Inside Story, I think that'd be a bit much for RPGs. I want to shake it up a bit, you know, with what I stream. Zero Mission, Pikmin 3, and Celeste. I wish I could make a poll. Straw poll. Is it Is it strawpoll.me? Is that the one, or is it strawpoll.com? You know what? That's probably not necessary. Alright, so in chat, um just send your top pick in chat. Okay, so we have one vote for Metroid Zero Mission. Psychonauts.
Lamp oil.
I'll stop. Okay. Oh, two votes for Psychonauts. Well, you just helped out Squeaky. Hey, Carl, you can't vote twice. You can't vote once in Twitch chat and then go to YouTube chat and vote there again. That's cheating, yo. Alright, I think Psychonauts is the winner.
Lamp oil. Rope? Bombs? You want it? It's yours, my friend, as long as you have enough rubies.
Anyway, that's it from me, guys. I hope you enjoyed the stream. It was a lot of fun playing the Minish Cap. I don't think it'll be like one of my favorite, you know, Zelda games, but it was a good one. Definitely a very good one. That's gonna be it for me for today. We went way over our stream time. I almost did a whole extra hour of stream. But yeah, next Saturday will be more Pokemon White and Psychonauts. And tomorrow will be Smash Sunday, so I hope to see you guys tomorrow as well. Yes, of course, the figurine stream. But I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. I'll see you guys hopefully soon. And yeah, see you guys then. Bye. Wait, thanks for watching and chatting. I didn't say that. Alright, now bye.